Hello, YouTube. This is day number 38 of 100 Questions with Jesus. Today we're in Mark. Mark 5:39 today. This is the question that Jesus asked. He says, "Why this commotion and weeping?" Now, what's happening here is Jesus is on the way to heal the daughter of synagogue leader by the name of Jairus. Now, while he's on the way, he does another miracle on the way. A lady touches the hem of his garment and she's healed from basically a lifetime of bleeding, an issue that she had. So that happens on the way. And then someone comes to the parents of the little girl and says, "Don't bother bringing Jesus because, your daughter has died." And Jesus, intervenes and says, if you believe, just believe, don't worry. And so he continues on to their place. And when he gets there, there's many people weeping and crying because of the passing of the daughter. And there was, as I understand it, back in those days, the Hebrews would have, even other people that would come in and do the crying and the weeping and the wailing over and above what the family was going through. There would be like ritualistic criers, which is really different. But so you would hear the wailing of all these people crying for the death of the child. But Jesus basically says, "Why all the commotion and why all the weeping?" And basically, goes on to say that the daughter is not dead, but only sleeping. And then he goes on in the room, and he brings he's choicey about who he brings into the room with him. So he brings his disciples with him, a few of them, Peter and John and James, I think. And then he basically has the parents, the mother and father in the room. And that's it. It's like get all the unbelief out of the room. And then he basically just asks the girl to rise, and she simply rises from the dead. And this is obviously an incredible miracle. But that is why Jesus said to them, while the commotion, while the weeping. And one day he will say that to all of us, with everything that we've gone through in this world, and all the hurt and all the pain. He's taken care of it all of it. And one day it'll all go away. And I think that this is, a good thing for us to remember. Even when we're carrying on about difficulties and those things that are going on in our life, I think that, I can almost hear the voice of Jesus, reaching through the generations while the commotion and weeping. Like, I've got this. So, another great question from Jesus. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helps you. We'll see you on the next day, day number 39 of 100 Questions with Jesus. Have yourself a great evening. Take care.